The Kendy and Raybo podcast, sponsored by Maeve's and the Garavogue Bar.
Let's do the what we do every week. Watch this now.
Yeah. Hopefully,
And
care
there-
of.
and there
Thank
you go.
you. Thank
That's
you very
yours.
much. That's my one as well.
Wait, now what is that though?
Oh no, you might hold on to it. You'll get the little grapefruit pang off that one.
Do you know what's funny? It's called Extra Pale.
It's extra
And
pale.
anyone who's on Patreon now will know I'm looking extra pale.
You're
actually.
looking very pale
I am
now.
looking awful pale. I'm looking at myself in the oak.
This week we're drinking Dagda, White Ag Dagda. And I think by the funky...
That's a guitar tuning.
Dagda.
No one's going to get that. I love making references. No one will
Yeah,
get. But
cheers.
anyway. I'll take a little slug and then I'll give it to you then. I just
Hold
wanna
on
try
now,
it.
second now, slug it into you. It's absolutely delicious, like everything.
Jeez, it
Bob
is
Costas.
extra pale. It's like a normal pale, but there's extra pale in it.
It's extra pale like yourself.
The thing is, that is so lovely though, genuinely.
Isn't that really nice?
It's lovely.
Doesn't that just taste like summer in a can?
Yeah.
And I have
look,
a whole crate of it.
It looks like it was made in an Austin Powers movie, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Doesn't it actually?
You're expecting Liz Hurley to jump out of the tin.
Liz Hurley's about to hop out of that tin there now any second. She was a belter in that.
She was.
Oh, Lord.
She's a belter in everything she's ever done.
Yeah.
She's still a belter.
You know those women like from the
Not
old
that I can
films?
see her anymore.
Not that you can see her, but like, you know, I certainly think, and this is pure, number one, getting too old, number two, nostalgia.
Yeah.
Right? But the women back then were beautiful women. I think nowadays, the bombshells nowadays, I'm like, the bulb on her, she doesn't look like a person at all. However, the bulb on her. However,
What is a bulb?
a bulb is a head.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? That's the bulb.
I've never heard anyone call that before. Jesus, that's some bulb.
So, you want some bulb on her. So,
a little window into Mark's chatted weddings
but yeah,
between songs.
yeah.
What's next? Sweet Caroline.
Yeah.
Some bulb in your
You want to see the
hand.
bulb and you want down below? Look at her. Oh,
I did
Lord.
not know what that meant until now.
Yeah, but anyway, okay, but the point I was going to get to is, one thing I would say is my TikTok lately has been full of Sabrina Carpentry.
Oh, yeah, Sabrina
videos.
Carpentry.
And Sabrina
For all your carpentry needs.
For all your Sabrina's
Yeah.
Carpentry.
Yeah.
How are you going? You're driving around the Vivaro. How are you going? Sabrina's Carpentry.
Oh, someone should do that.
Woodwork.
Yeah.
The one thing I'd say about Sabrina's Carpentry is, God almighty, she is absolutely beautiful.
You think?
Mother of God. I think she's unbelievable.
You're hard fond of her.
I don't, and
And she's
again,
pocket-sized as well. She's awful small. I seen her against Taylor
you
Swift.
can put her in anywhere, right?
Yes. she specialises in attic work.
Honest to God.
Any small
How are you
crawl
going?
space is
Underfloor
gone.
heating, no problem
no
at all.
problem. Sabrina's carpenter. She get in there. sort it
Sabrina's
out.
Carpentry,
Yeah.
and I'll head in
And
under
that's
the
why
crawl
Taylor,
space.
Taylor Swift stuck to their roofing gigs.
But is she going to be the new
Apparently Taylor has
Swift?
handed over the
reins?
reins of the most amazing singer in the world.
Right. Oh, so that's it. No, but not even just like that. She's the most amazing. First of all, the songs. Right, you know that Man Child song.
Yeah.
Man Child. That's a great song. Like, it's
a great song.
I mean, no, I'm not putting it on Spotify, but it's a fine song. Like,
It is.
but also there's something about her. God almighty, she's a fine woman. A
Right.
fine woman. And I don't get caught by fine women at all.
Would you have an old poster of her up on the wall? Obviously, Nicola.
If
would
I
be
was
very
young, I
comfortable
would
with
have.
it.
You know, whenever I was in college in the University of Limerick,
Yeah.
not studying,
Yeah.
Did
you have posters?
I had a poster of. Do you remember Jessie J?
Yes.
Tisn't about the price tag.
Domino.
Tis no. She was that was a load of lies, by the way.
What do you mean?
Price tag.
Yeah.
It's not about the price tag. I'll tell you what, Jesse. You try living in modern Ireland nowadays. Everything's about the price tag.
Yes.
Ray tried to build a house, Jessica.
Trying to.
Have a listen to that now. I've listened to his story and tell me if it's not about the price tag. Because that stove ain't cheap.
No.
Okay? But anyway, I used to have a poster of Jessie J. She was my early 20s heartthrobby, how you going, love kind of thing. Yeah, so she was the one. But if I was in my early 20s now, I'd have a poster of Sabrina Carpentry up.
I don't ever remember Jessie J being that kind of person that you'd have. But then again, I was a bit older than you at the time.
Yeah, but also, like I said, I wasn't into what you might call the conventionals.
You weren't into the conventional lady.
No, I was out there.
You liked
back
someone
then.
that edgy.
I was bohemian back then.
Yeah.
I was never that. I was chatting to Bethany at the weekend, and people will know this by looking back at my Instagram, because I've never deleted this because I don't care. But we were talking about us as youngsters, like, and I was like, I had a man bun in 2014. Like,
Yes, you did.
She was like, no, you didn't.
I found a video of you there recently.
Did you?
Of
Oh, you
singing.
did?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you sounded completely different.
Yeah,
It's
but
like
good
your
or
voice,
bad?
It's like your voice dropped or something.
Yeah, just the
Or
misery.
broke.
The misery kicked in.
Or puberty. you
What
finished.
year was that? It was a video of me singing in a band. What year
About
was that?
2013 or 14 maybe.
You reckon? Yeah. No, I think it was earlier.
And you
than
had
that.
a mohawk.
Oh,
you were
wow.
very stylish.
Yeah, so I was trying to say it to Bethany, when I was in my early 20s, I thought I wanted to be trendy. Do you know? I was trendy Kendy.
Yeah.
Do you know? So, but that's gone out of me now. I said to her, I've had a load of kids too, to be precise.
Now you're sad, Kendy.
And now I'm just like, that's a lovely, sensible Farah jumper, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? But then I was saying to her as well, and I don't know if people recognize this or not. Sometimes I'll see on my For You page or on my Reel page, like trendy fathers, cool dads. You know, he still has a backwards cap on, looks pretty cool.
I know where this is going.
Yeah, and then I kind of end up going, what's just going on here now, Raymond? Sorry, no, this is a weird message. We will come back to this in 1 sec. We'll do a quick cut.
Sure. You got a phone call just there.
Yeah, because I'm texting back this gentleman, Dara, lovely fella looking for Atlantic gigs.
Sorry, I'm busy. I'm recording a podcast.
Hi, Dara, recording.
But why didn't you just answer the call?
So, you have this tendency sometimes to make me incredibly anxious, right?
How?
No, you're really the big problem in my life. No, what I was afraid you do there is go on and put it up to the phone there and we have a bit of crack with your man.
Oh, I thought it was just a business call.
Because you always do that. You're always like, go on and put it up and we'll see if there's crack. See if there's crack in this.
Accusing me of making them feel anxious.
Yeah,
I don't call you to do anything.
Laura rings me every day. You know, whenever you go to bed at 8 o'clock, Laura rings me.
I don't go to bed at 8 o'clock.
You do, yeah. Laura rings me at 8:30 and she goes, Mark, this is what he done today to me.
Do you think it's me that makes you anxious or you that makes you anxious in my presence?
Not to be given out about you and Brendan all the time for the rest of our lives.
That's kind of what happens.
No.
Yeah.
But you know the way whenever you just say to me, I'm going to turn on the phone there, Mark. Just have a load of crack there when the phone is on, okay? Yeah? Perfect. We need to record. We need to record a promo. Just, Mark, have the crack there, will you? Come on. Yeah. I hate when people do that.
That's pressure.
And I thought that because you were saying to me there, answer it. Yeah. Just answer it. I thought you were going to be like, answer it, we'll see if there's a load of crack in this and there could be loads of crack. No,
but what I'm finding lately is, and I see this in an awful lot of people, nobody's answering phone calls anymore.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Nobody wants to take a call.
Yeah.
Everybody is going, as a person ringing me, I don't know who it is.
Yeah.
Therefore, the best thing I can do and the safest thing I can do in this situation is ignore it.
Yeah. Now, actually, it's funny you say that. If I see Albania, I won't answer us. And I'll tell you why.
I wouldn't blame you. I wouldn't Albania.
I know people won't believe this. I wouldn't blame you. People won't believe this, Ray. I'm a very popular man. I don't have friends in Albania.
No, I don't know anyone. Or Georgia.
Yeah. No, I know you're going to say, Kendy, you're popular everywhere. I don't have any friends.
If a number comes up that you don't know,
who that was.
Would you answer the phone?
I have to know, yeah. It's kind of annoying.
Delighted.
It's kind of annoying.
But you ordinarily wouldn't, otherwise.
I ordinarily wouldn't, no, but I have to know.
Now you have this business now.
But if I see Albania, I don't answer it.
No, but how many times does Albania ring you?
Oh, that's loads. Like that happens all the time with all those scam calls. Like, yeah. And I was like, geez, it turns out everyone in Belgium has an Indian accent.
Yeah.
You know. But anyway, this is the thing I have to know. And I was going to say something else there based on that as well. Oh yeah, so the phone call thing. I'm like, I have to answer the phone call, and I'm with you, Ray. By the way, I way prefer getting stuff done on the phone. I hate texting. Yeah. It takes ages.
It takes a long time.
It takes ages to text, right? But the problem with being on a phone call is, and this happened to me last week at that wonderful wedding we did at the weekend. Mm-hmm. I rang the lady. I said, come on now, a year ago or more.
Right.
All the details. Yeah. Didn't write it down. Yeah. And then went, that was a brilliant phone call to get it all out of the way. But now I'm 2 weeks before the wedding. I haven't a clue.
Oh, you forgot everything.
No, I knew where it was, but like and all that. Yeah, I knew where it was and what date it was. But I was like, I actually don't know what about. I forgot everything that we probably talked about. She probably told me songs she likes. I was like, that's got out the window. I had to ring her again. So a phone call is great if you can take notes.
But do you write down now your notes?
I did. I rang her again and I took on a big list of notes. Okay. But I do prefer, and this is the other thing as well, if you're thinking about getting with the Atlantic, if you're thinking about getting into bed with the Atlantic for your wedding day, that's extra. But if you're thinking about doing it, or if you know someone and you're like, oh, you should get onto the Atlantic, I will email you, and I'll do email and email and email. But I could email you for 3 weeks, stuff that we could decide in a 5-minute phone call.
5-minute phone call, yeah.
So you're better off, just ring the number.
Yeah. Find a payphone, call Kendy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put on one of those fake voice things. Yeah. No, sorry, don't even bother with that. When you go into the payphone thing, into the booth, just put on a fake mustache and glasses. And then ring me, and then I won't recognise your voice then. So do that.
What were we talking about before we got the phone call?
We
were talking about Jessie J and Love
Her. Yeah. Oh, I'm trying to be trendy and all that. And now I'm not trendy no more, but I do see fathers who are trendy.
But I knew where it was going.
Yeah.
You recently got a present of something that you were rather proud of. You got a pair of shoes.
No.
Anyone
want to see them? Anyone on Patreon?
You said to me, I'm after getting a pair of blue Brooks.
Hang on now to make the camera switch.
Yeah.
They're the blue ones there now, Ray. They're very comfortable.
They're absolutely cat.
Stop saying they're cat.
They're the worst runners I ever seen in my life.
What?
They're blue and they've got neon yellow on the underneath.
Yeah.
There's something you'd use for running in.
Yeah, but Ray, who will be laughing the laughing stock? You and your flat Adidas, and you'll have plantar
fallen
fasciitis
arches.
or whatever. Yeah, you'd have a big load of fallen arches on you.
But apparently these Brooks shoes are very...
No, they are incredible. I'm not just saying that. No, they are. They're a bit fatherly like. So there's three types of people who wear running shoes, like Brooks running shoes. Okay. Number one is
runners.
And that is the least important of their clientele.
Yeah.
So people who run.
Yeah.
Right. That's probably, I would say, 10% of the people who buy it.
Yeah.
And then the other 45 and 45 is based on the next two categories. The next one is people like me who just want a comfortable shoe to walk around town because they're a stressed out father.
Okay.
And then the other side then is old people.
Right.
Okay. Actually, the old people is probably 80%.
Okay.
So they go in and buy them because
it's good for the arches.
They need a sensible pair of shoes. Okay. And I went in to buy these Brooks. I also bought a lovely pair of Asics runners as well. Yeah. That's what I got for my birthday.
I always find Asics too busy.
No, these weren't. I'm not busy enough in them.
Not busy. Okay, right. Okay. I mean, busy looking.
No, these ones are. I'll bring them in next week and show you them ones.
Right.
They're nice now. They're nice now. But these Brooks are stylish. They're beautiful.
Are they stylish?
Everything. Yeah.
Where did you hear about them?
What do you mean? I just heard about them in people. I saw people walk around going, "That's a comfortable man."
But I would have never looked at your shoe there now, the blue shoe, and gone, "That looks like a comfortable." It just looked like a blue shoe.
No, it's a lovely shoe.
That's completely not go in tune with the rest of your outfit.
What are you talking about?
Where does that go with anything you're currently wearing?
It goes everywhere with everything.
It doesn't. Why?
Brendan said to me last week, yeah, but you couldn't.
Don't take style advice from Brendan.
No, but he was on your side, right? So there you go. I wouldn't take style advice from you either, man. You piece of shit. Brendan said to me last week when you were both standing gawking at me, okay? He said to me, but you wouldn't wear them with jeans though. And I said, faith and I would.
What?
I said, I've faith and I would wear them with jeans.
With a jean?
I said, watch me.
No.
No. I said, watch me now. I said.
But you haven't seen them with a jean yet.
I'd love to get a consensus on this from the people out there. Can you wear a blue pair of Brooks with a jean?
No, that's
or are they
wrong.
stylish? But anyway, the point I was trying to make is I went into Elveries. I used to be Staunton Sports. Do you remember Staunton Sports?
They were much better when they were Staunton.
They were much better when they were Staunton Sports.
I always found with Elveries, it's almost like when Elveries took over, they only bought 3/4 of the shop. The shop does always look a little bit empty. There's an awful lot of walking around space in an Elveries shop. Whereas you go into like if you
Lifestyle are smaller.
Never mind lifestyle. Lifestyle is just it always has a bang of bankruptcy off it.
Oh
but
yeah.
You go into JD Sports up in Spliffy Valley.
Yeah.
And you walk in and there's literally hangers 8 foot high.
Yeah, there is. Yeah,
you're looking up there. Can I have that hoodie up there? 9 hangers up.
Yeah, yeah.
Whereas you walk into Elveries.
Yeah.
You've got loads of space.
It actually is. That is actually very true.
There might be a little hurling
ball.
A hurling ball.
Yep.
Over in one corner. There'll be a boot in another corner.
Yeah.
There might be a jersey hanging on a window.
But I know. Yeah, it does feel a little bit like that as well.
Sparse. It's a very sparse shop.
Do you know what's one place I've never gone into and I must is that place on is it Grattan Street, the John Kerr Sports? I've never gone in there.
John Kerr Sports, yeah.
I've never gone into John Kerr.
Yeah, no, he doesn't need anyone to win apparently. No. It's one of them rare businesses that just seem to thrive no matter what kind of a financial situation.
I'd love to. Like, really, that's the shop you should probably be going to.
I think he makes all his money in actual sports people.
Yeah, probably.
I think he's the sportsman's shop.
Yeah, it must be the sportsman's shop. I used to go to a place in Castlereagh called Declan Brown's.
Right.
Right? And do you know that scene in The In-Betweeners where they put on the suits going to the grad?
Yeah.
And your man says, it's a bit too jazzy.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Declan Brown used to do that. So I'd go in with Mam.
Yeah.
Going, I'm 100% buying red All Sport boots. Like,
okay.
I'm going to be the coolest fella down St. Kevin's next week. Mm-hmm. And every time I was like, I'm going to do it this time. Mm-hmm. I'd go in and I'd try them on. And Mammy and Declan would be looking at each other going, someone has to tell him that he's not buying red boots. Okay. And Declan Brown would go, they're a bit flashy now, Mark. Them ones. They are a bit flashy now, them. Yeah. Maybe we should try the normal black.
A more sensible black
boots.
Yeah, or try one of these Brooks. Have you heard of these? And you go, no.
A blue. They're a bit jazzy, they're blue ones. But anyway, the point I'm trying to make is I went into the woman in Elveries and I picked out a pair of shoes, 2 of them. Yeah. So you're talking about 4 shoes. Okay?
4 shoes you bought.
4 shoes I bought. 2 of them left.
People buying 3.
2 of them right.
Yeah,
but 2 left, 2 right. And I said to her, out of interest in, how many people come in here, like, buying them who just aren't runners, like, you know, who I'm not an athlete, like I said, you must be driven daft.
This wasn't the case where Nicola went out and thought it'd be really nice to get Mark a sensible shoe and bought them for you. You, for your birthday, went in and purchased these shoes.
Yeah, so her and my mammy got together.
Right.
And they said, this man is daft trying he wants to buy new runners.
They pulled a mark on it and they literally give you a big wad of fivers and sent you
off. We all
down
went in together. I went in to Elveries with my mammy
and your wife.
And my wife. And walked up and down with it. They're nice now, Mark. Them ones are nice now. Are they actually? Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Imagine a 34-year-old man.
No, I can't. I can't imagine me and Laura and Carmel all going into a shop to buy me shoes.
I
It's
just put that together. How
it's
fucking
just-
daft
that's
that
really-
is.
Like, we'd all be sitting there going, this is totally wrong. Why?
Isn't that funny? I didn't even think of that.
I
It's not
seldom do go in with Laura, never mind.
Yeah,
and I
no,
don't
but you
remember
should.
when was the last time I went in with Carmel.
Yeah, but isn't that so? I didn't even really put that together. How childish that was.
But I did notice in Ballina there recently, anyone from Ballina will notice a little shoe shop called Jimmy Raftery's.
Oh.
And Jimmy
Oh,
Raftery's. Jimmy is, and Kenny Sports is around the corner where I used to get me all my sports clothing
Yeah.
and trophies if
Once.
needs be.
He used
You
to
could just
do
buy
trophies.
trophies. I didn't have to train or win anything.
Your father was buying the trophies
I
every
could
week.
just, no, well, I'd go in and I'd get, Jesus, now give us an owl. It was one of them big ones.
Throws
there
out
now.
that big trophy there.
Yeah, it's Ray McAndrew, MC. But Jimmy Raftery's only caught my eye as I was at the junction because I was waiting.
But it's still going.
And it's still going.
Yeah.
And they just sell shoes.
God almighty.
Isn't it marvellous though, after all these years,
It's
the shoe
great.
shops are still going?
There was another. I mean, imagine a town like Castlereagh. There was 2 sports shops in the town, and I don't want to name the other one because the story I'm about to tell doesn't reflect well on it. But I mean, it's not that bad. But anyway, the other one. Oh, I'd say it. The other one was called Tracy's. He was brilliant.
So there's Tracy's and Browns.
Tracy's and Browns.
Right.
I rarely went into Tracy's, right? But anyway, I went into it one day because I was playing a match in goal. I was about to go in goal for Castlereagh Celtic.
Yeah.
And I hadn't a pair of goalkeeper gloves, man, to save me life.
Yeah, so you needed a pair of Sandicos.
I needed a pair of Sandicos.
Thank
Wow,
you.
Ray.
Thank you.
Wow.
Somewhere in the bottom of my stomach that came up.
That is unreal, man. You nearly farted that out and lost us.
I did,
It just
and-
came.
But the problem is, I was thinking about Kenny Sports, and I can see the Sandicos hanging on the wall.
Sandicos, yeah. So anyway, I went into him, and fair play to him. He obviously doesn't realise this. He still doesn't know this.
This is
but
Mr. Tracy.
Mr. Tracy. And I said, I need a pair of goalie gloves ASAP. I'm about to go down now and playing goal for the boys.
Yeah.
And I'm not joking. He pulled out this box, blew it off, right?
Right.
And he pulled out these gloves. I'd say they were in the back. I'd say they were there since 1982.
Were they yellow with black spots on them?
No, they didn't. No, not the Mikasa ones.
Look like a cheetah.
Yeah, no, not the Mikasa ones. They're great glove.
Yeah.
But these were goalkeeper gloves.
Okay.
And they were gone yellow, but the grip was supposed to be white, originally. But
Okay.
they're gone yellow like a bad Guinness. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
So anyway, he pulled them out and they're £12. I took them.
Yeah.
By the time the second half started, I could see me hands.
What?
As it did
Was it like Aldi ski wear?
Yeah, like Tommy Tiernan with it. I could see me hands. They had broke off so much.
God.
Like, but those kind of, I can't believe that. I love that local sport shops like that might still be going.
Yeah. There's
Didn't
loads of
every
sport.
start Mayo? Didn't Staunton Sport start in
think
Ballina
it,
or
look,
Castlebar?
Castlebar.
Didn't it?
Castlebar, yeah.
But they became a huge conglomerate then.
And I used to take great pleasure going into one of the sports shops.
You did not.
I did because you go in and get a nice hoodie.
Oh, you would, yeah.
Or a Leeds United jersey.
Well, it's funny that they call it lifestyle sports because lifestyle sports is not a sports shop anymore. Obviously, it's a lifestyle shop.
Is it?
Yeah, I think it is. Like a lot of lads are going in there buying the Adidas.
Buying
tracksuit.
lifestyle items.
Yeah, from which I still find a bit mad is that they are wearing my childhood as a trend now, which is a bit mad.
Is there a thing called Sports Direct?
Sports Direct, yeah. Sports Direct is like, oh, you like that, do you? Well, we have a brand that was made in China that'll do it for
That's something like
90% of the price.
Is there a Sports Direct here in Sligo?
There's a Sports Direct in Sligo, yeah.
There is.
Yeah.
And is there an Elvery's in Sligo?
Yeah. And there was a lifestyle, but it's
there
gone
was a
now.
lifestyle.
Yeah. So the Elvery's, the Sports Direct is class.
Oh, sorry. Sports Direct is the one above in Heatons.
Yeah, now, I love that you call it Heatons.
No, it's not Heatons.
Do you remember Heatons back
No,
in the
what's
day?
the actual?
No,
Wait,
they
Sports Direct. It was Sports Direct.
Heatons and Sports Direct
Oh,
were the
God.
same thing.
Given
but now
my-
it's called Brand Max.
Given my wife used to work there, I'm going to get awful heat over not remembering any of this.
We'll get a lot of Heatons. No, but the thing about Sports Direct in Sligo there is that they'll do everything for you. All the footballs, all the boots. It's a huge outlet store.
Yeah.
And it's really good for going, I need a mouth guard for a 7-year-old. Like, you know, it's class for that. They'll definitely have everything. The other ones are more lifestyle based now. Even Elvery's is a bit more lifestyle based. Sports Direct is, we have all the accoutrements you need. How are you going? Do you want a driver for your golf for €13? No problem. Slazenger, have you sorted?
Do you want a cricket set?
Yeah, do you want a cricket set? No one's ever played cricket in their life, but you're like, it's €11.
Yeah, it's €11.
I have to get
But
it.
no refunds.
No, it's not any refunds or
no
bags.
refunds or bags.
They don't do
and if you
bags.
want to buy a bag in Sports Direct, it will cost you more than the item you're
Yeah,
buying.
yeah. So you'll go. I want to get this football for £8.
Yeah.
And they'll go, no problem at all. Do you want a bag? I'll have one. So that's €22.
Exactly.
In total.
And I have loved this lovely, because they have a Boss. They have a lovely selection of Boss and nice things, you know.
They're expensive
And they're
now.
very expensive stuff. But if you wanted to try on said Boss hoodie,
Yeah.
You know, you think that looks like a nice, that's a sensible hoodie, as you call
No,
it.
a good sensible
A
hoodie.
good sensible hoodie that Mark won't give out to me about what we're wearing into the wedding for the setup.
Yeah, I
So
do. I have an
my-
awful tendency to be looking at you going, will you look sensible?
Yeah, look sensible. So I wear and buy myself a nice fancy a Levi shirt.
Yeah.
Or, is it Levi I got? No, it was the...
You bought a Remus polo as well.
Yeah, I got some nice polo. But when you go in there to Sports Direct and you want to try it on, nope.
You can't.
Well, the trying on rooms are locked.
Yeah, why are they locking trying on
Because
rooms?
apparently someone robbed something sometime.
But when,
And then they had to lock it now, and it's nearly harder to get into a trying on
and they
room.
said that's it. Like we ruined it.
Yeah.
No, you ruined it on yourselves. Now, one of ye,
exactly,
one of ye robbed it in 2004.
And it feels really awkward because it's like a queue of people at the desk looking to buy their items. Their €11 cricket set and €22 bag.
Yeah.
And I'm like, can I please get into the trying on room to try these few? And then how many items have you got? I have 4. You can only have 3.
So 3 items.
3 items max.
And the thing is, now this is where TK Maxx come into their own.
Oh, yeah.
You could bring 36 items into your one in TK Maxx. They won't give a shite. They'll still just hand you the yellow ring.
Couldn't work in TK Maxx.
No, it's a bit manic, isn't it?
That's mad. It's chaos.
It is a bit chaotic in there. But it's shopping in general, Ray. And we're coming up to Christmas now. And I used to really like shopping when it was calm and orderly.
When was it ever calm and orderly?
When I wasn't carrying around extra
Children.
baggage. Yeah. It's fucking chaos now. It's chaos now shopping. So I'm not looking forward to Christmas shopping. I just go to Galway every year to Christmas shop.
Around there, about Ayr Square.
Yeah, all around Ayr Square, and we'd go and have a drink, and we'd sit.
That sounds nice.
But have you seen Ayr Square lately with the Christmas markets?
No, what did they do?
There's no it wastes time going into them. God forgive me. You can't walk through it. If you have a buggy going through Ayr Square Christmas markets, it is absolutely wedged.
The pigeon will come and steal your
And the pigeon will steal your chicken fillet.
And shite in your mouth.
But I don't know what the crack was here in Sligo. Jeez, we're fucking flying. We're bouncing around the place now. There was a call for Queen Mary Square to be used for Christmas markets, and it got rejected.
Did it get rejected?
Yeah.
Why?
Why is that rejected?
I don't know.
So
Sounds like an absolute wonderful idea.
So the ice rink is in now. Like
Lovely.
they're setting it up right now, which
I
is
might
brilliant.
try it this year.
But imagine, I don't even want a massive market. Imagine a wee ice rink and like 6 or 7 food stalls.
No. So there's 3 stalls.
Okay.
The first stall will send Christmas decorations.
Yes.
The second stall will sell those things you can get.
Crepes.
The crepes and the mulled wine.
Yeah.
And the third stall will sell
German sausage.
Yeah. And then you replicate those 3 and you make 12.
Yeah.
And you just stagger them.
Yeah, that's
so
good.
So it feels like as you walk through the Mayo Square, you feel, this is really nice.
Yeah.
That's a different type of German sausage, but very much the same.
It's a beautiful wurst, or whatever they call them.
No,
I got a wurst of York there now. I can't believe that they rejected it. There must be some reason.
Are you sure now they rejected it?
I mean, I'm not sure.
Well, there's no Christmas market apparently.
No, I think they did reject it.
That's a shame.
But it's such a pity. Like, why build that fucking thing then if you're not going to use it for savage stuff?
They would have come.
Or do you know what the other thing is? That they do in Galway is they have a big, massive post box for the kids to post their letter. You know?
To Slanty Jaws.
Yeah, and I'd love to hold Slanty Jaws.
No, Slanty Jaws now.
Huh? It sounds like a Traveller call-out video. This goes out to you, Slanty Jaws. You old slanty bastard.
That's what we used to call Santa Claus.
Oh, man. Anyway, I'd love that even in Sligo. I was going to ring Sligo Bid or the County Council and say, I know you're not using it for stuff. No, but I think it'd be great for the kids if you just got a big massive post box and it'd create a buzz.
Yeah.
And kids all of a sudden will come in. Parents will come into town with their kids to post their letter.
Yeah.
And maybe then they'll see Waxies and Maves or Lilies or whatever.
True, yeah, but remember it's over 18s only in the square.
Huh?
It's over 18s only in the square. Can't bring kids. Can't have kids running around there with letters.
God almighty.
Disgraceful.
Can I tell you a brilliant story about Ali? I know we're flying around the place. I brought Ali in yesterday for lunch, just the 2 of us.
That's nice.
They're called daddy-daughter
Who
dates.
suggested it?
Me usually when I see us stressed.
Ali didn't turn around and go, Dad, do you want to go to lunch?
Well, she did actually,
Did she?
funnily enough, because I wasn't going to bring her. What happens we do a wedding on a Saturday.
That's right.
Which means I don't get home until the hours of 3 and 5 in the morning.
Yeah.
Which means Nicola gets up with the kids.
Yeah.
So by the time I get up, Nicola's out of her mind, stressed.
Yeah.
So I usually take one of them.
Yeah.
Which is usually Ali, because she's the one who wants to go and do stuff.
Yeah.
I said I'm going to bring Ali and go get the shopping, Nick.
That's
right?
nice.
Say nothing.
Yeah. Guess because you want to use the car parking space.
Yeah, it's pretty much to use the kids' car parking space if it's not taken up by some flute in his beamer. But anyway, but Ali has got used to me bringing her for lunch now because we do it quite a bit.
Okay.
So Ali said we got to go get food, and I was like, yeah, we're going down to Lidl. And we landed into the car park at Lidl, and Ali turned and said, "No, Daddy, I want to sit down for food."
Nice.
So I had to ring Nicola and go, I'm bringing her in for lunch. So
where did you bring her for
Waxies.
lunch?
We always go to Waxies.
Lovely.
Or we went to Hooked the last time. But anyway, went to Waxies, had the lunch, and then Ali said, I think I might go for a wee shite there, Daddy, now. In Waxies. And she went for a little poo in Waxies.
On her own?
No, I had to bring her in. Like,
I was just going to say.
Yeah, so I brought her in.
It's a really odd sight.
She made a poo.
Yeah.
And I'm buzzing her up now when she goes for poos. I'm like, yup, bye,
Okay.
because she's flying with it now.
I presume you went to the lads' jacks.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. That wouldn't work very well the other way around.
But Ali knows that in Waxies, there's the fancy mirror, the neon mirror in the women's jacks.
Yeah.
So she's adamant.
How does she know that's there?
Because Nicola brings her in there.
Did you know that's a slimming mirror?
What does that mean?
As in when you take a photo in front of it, you look about half a stone lighter.
I should no wonder Ali wants to go in. She's like, jeez, I look great. I look absolutely smashing, Daddy.
It's one of those fancy mirrors.
Huh?
Yeah.
I'm glad now I skipped dinner for the last 6 months of my life, Daddy. Look at me now.
Look at me
Jesus
now.
Christ.
Yeah.
But so anyway, she loves going into that mirror. But I'm trying to drive home to her that Daddy will get in awful trouble if he walks in there. Like,
I'd say she's fascinated why you can't come in.
yeah, she is. Like, she doesn't understand. How come I can go into the boys' room, but you can't go into
And
the
there's
girls'
a
room?
small section of society that think you should be able to go in there if you want to.
Well, I mean, all I have to do is announce one thing.
Just make a decision.
Make one decision.
Make that call.
I can go like this, clear my throat. I am now
Yeah.
she, her,
Yeah,
and
and
walk straight in
and
there.
in you go.
In I go. But anyway, she went in there, made a little poo. I was delighted with it. And then we went across then to look at the ice rink.
Yes.
I was like, look, they're building an ice rink, Ali. And she loves running around Queen Maeve Square and jumping in the Sligo sign. It's really good for kids, that. I know it's stupid. But anyway, she then said, oh, I can feel something coming again, Daddy. And I said, we go into Maeve's.
Right.
Young Jamie was in behind the bar. I said, come on into Maeve's. And we go to, I thought she needed a wee.
I don't think this is the way when they sponsored us. That this is the way they'd see it.
They thought.
That,
Well, I just want to let you know my daughter did damage to some toilets in
it's great for kids.
So,
Yeah.
into Maeve's we went.
Yeah.
I started chatting to JB and Ali was holding her bum and I was like, I better just throw her in here. She needs to go to the toilet. So I thought she was going for a wee. Ray, she dropped a yolk that a fella drinking Guinness all day wouldn't drop.
Do you know there was a comment somewhere?
I've never seen that like it to be
I
like.
know it was on Spotify or where. Thanks, by the way, everybody for comments on the Spotify episodes. But someone definitely Spotified us and said, "Can you bring back the shy talk?"
Well,
And
here we go.
I'm actually sitting here listening to this story, going, "Well, there you go."
No,
It's
this is
a jazz
the
for
toddler
now.
shy talk.
Yeah.
But I went out and I had to tell Jamie behind the back, so I was so proud of
Did
her.
you take a photo of it?
No, I didn't, but I was so proud. I said to him, I swear to God, you've never seen nothing like what she just left in there. And
Well, I'm
she's
sure he
3 years
did
old.
after he had to go in and tidy it up.
I had to
Because no
tidy
doubt
it
it
up.
wasn't where it was supposed to be.
No, it's perfect. You have to hold her into it.
Up above in the sink.
Sometimes like she's like, Daddy, I'm falling. There's nothing like it's great. Not to be, she'll kill me when she's 18 listening to this, won't she?
No, she'd be delighted.
But anyway, she does like picture books.
I didn't actually think about that.
Yeah.
She'll be a woman at some stage.
Yeah, she'll be a woman
And she'll
at some
realise
stage.
at episode 309 we graphically described her toiletry.
Yeah, so the thing is though, I won't have to speak at her wedding. Because
you'd have fallen out.
no, well that too probably. But if she gets married and I have to do the father of the bride speech,
Yeah.
I will go, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for coming. I'm now going to play some audio clips
Oh, wow.
because that'll be the father of the bride speech.
And are you pulling out all these little...
Sure, I'll have to.
Yeah, that'll be a monumental task and you'll hate it.
I
forever.
know.
It'll be easier to write.
But by that stage, ChatGPT will do it for you. How will you listen to these 50 episodes and please pull out some stories about my daughter, please? That are funny, that'll suit a wedding.
Never thought of
100% it will like. But anyway, yeah, just that's a little story about how my 3-year-old daughter is hammering poos like I've never seen that like
proud.
before. I'm so proud of her.
That's great.
And so I'm proud looking at them.
Yeah.
It's like I'm looking at one of my own, Ray. It's like watching me on. Honest to God, now.
Okay.
So anyway, Sabrina
Even
Carpentry
that's-
is flying.
Yeah, Sabrina.
Sabrina, fair play to Sabrina.
I have a question for you.
Go on.
Did you see there in the recent weeks, besides, first of all, BBC, what about that?
Your man
BBC
resigned and everything.
The BBC is probably going to get cancelled.
Well, the one thing I will say is I'm certainly not a fan of Trump. I think he might be...
Oh, no, but I think he's kind of, he's on the right side of right this time.
No, he's on
round.
the right side of right, yeah.
Yeah, he edited my video to make it look like I was an absolute awful person.
Which I am without you
Which I am, but I've caught you now.
Yeah.
Ye with the big high moral high ground.
Yeah, so they're
Not a
like...
scandal.
There's like... Yeah, it is like... Obviously, you have kind of an editorial obligation to tell the story the way it should be told. And they were dead wrong to do it.
Yeah.
But the thing is, the BBC is held to such a standard, which is, I find crazy with the amount of stuff that, let's say, gets swept under the carpet at the BBC for a long time. No more than a lot of institutions back in the day. But, we do hold the BBC to quite when I look at American media, I think they're very extravagant and it's almost like an entertainment aspect, which is why I don't look at American news.
Yeah.
Number
But you
one,
would look at the BBC and go, oh, if they're saying it,
yeah,
must be true.
I would look at the BBC going, they're going to do this straight down the line.
Yeah.
And that was not straight down the line.
And what happens is now is where I used to look at BBC going, well, if they're saying it must be true.
Yeah, now you
I
don't.
immediately going, yeah, but there was that one time it wasn't true.
Yeah.
That's an awful.
You know,
they've
there was
lost
one time.
the faith of their.
And again,
listeners.
I don't listen to him really, but I also don't dislike him, and I don't mind saying that. You know, Junkie Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Back in COVID times, right? In America, it's like CNN is liberal and then Fox is conservatives.
Yeah.
And then they're both just lying all the time, so you can't believe the news over there at all. So when Junkie Joe Rogan wouldn't get vaccinated, right?
You can't call him a junkie now, by the way.
Why?
Well, he's got an issue with a health thing with drugs.
Does he?
No, but he doesn't. But
I was like, is he a junkie?
can't call. I found out that during the week. Can't call them junkies.
Oh, can you not?
No,
Oh, sorry. Is that politically incorrect to call them junkies?
they're not. Yeah, they're just people with specific health issues.
Okay, well, he doesn't have a specific.
I know, you
Specific
were-
health issue, Joe Rogan.
Yeah, you were only calling them Junkie Joe Rogan because it like kind of rhymed.
sounded like
Sounded
jujitsu.
like nice. Yeah. Oh, jujitsu.
I used to call it junkie jiu-jitsu.
Yeah,
And I
now
don't know
Junkie
why
Joe.
either.
Okay,
Now it
fair
was called
enough. Yeah.
Anyway, Josie Rogan.
Yeah.
When
Joseph.
he didn't want to get vaccinated. He was like, it's grand. I think I can beat it. Whatever. Anyway, he got COVID, right? And obviously the liberal media went mad for it. They were like, serves you right.
Yeah.
And so he got a bit sick. And he put up a video saying, oh yeah, I'm actually getting COVID. Like I've a head cold, a bit sick. This is when it was all rampant. Remember the first ever time? And I think it was CNN or MSNBC or someone took the video, put a filter on it to make him look like he was really pale.
Or to look like extra pale ale like you.
Yeah, to look
Yeah,
extra
yeah.
pale like me.
Yeah.
And look like, geez, he's in an awful way, like. And he was fine in like 2 days, like. And he called them out on it.
Yeah.
He had one of their guys on the podcast and called him out, and he was like, well, we did do that, yeah, but this is why. And he was like, so you can't believe anything that they
No.
say over there.
Can I-
But if the BBC are going down the same line now where they're going, edit that to make your man look like a floose.
Oh, you can't trust anyone.
Where do you?
TG4.
TG4.
There you are now.
Wow, Ray, what a shout.
The crowd say
If you
Bo
can un-
Selecta.
if you-
TG4.
Hey,
And the crowd say Bo Selecta.
Come here, if you can understand it, like.
If you can understand it.
Yeah, that's a great call.
Yeah. I
That's a
actually
great
had a
call.
little dip my toe in the old Irish language there the last day.
Yeah.
We live beside an Italian gentleman.
Right, and he's mad into TG4, is
And
he?
he wanted to purchase a chair off me.
Right.
Right?
Oh.
And he's...
It's kind of a weird thing. You're not going to
Isn't
get worried
it?
about this.
Yeah, no, look, there's lots of colour in this story. And as in
Green, white and red.
His fierce tanned because he was away for 6 weeks and he got loads of sunshine. But anyway, my good friend, the Italian gentleman, sent me a voice note about said chair. And he started off the voice note in Italian.
Oh, did he?
And then you could hear herself in the background going, now stop it.
He can't
Don't be
hear.
there. You know he can't understand the
Yeah.
Italian. So he got a great kick out of that and he stopped.
Right.
And he went into English and that was fine. He said, I'd like to get that chair off you if
Yeah.
that's possible. It was a lovely big swivelly chair.
Oh, big old swivelly old
I might
head.
give you some background on the chair.
Yeah, please, because Ray, I think people aren't going to get into this story unless you give us some chair background.
No, it's important now.
Yeah.
Back about 2-3 years ago, there was a lady abroad in Kulani and she put up a little ad on Facebook Marketplace.
Come here, just before you go, if you happen to have a chair at home, you want to sit down for this story, because this is the real
Sorry.
belter of
This is
the
big
yoke.
stuff now. This will get us right through to the
Now.
end. So this lady in Kulani anyway advertised two, and you know the ones. They're like silver. They're like a high stool with the ring on the bottom, and then they're like a black leather.
I'm an island chair.
It's an island chair. But the
Jez
nicest-
back in the early noughties
Yeah.
when the Tiger was
Yeah.
everyone bought an island,
It's
and
an
they bought
island-
these chairs
yeah.
for the islands.
And you'd get them in a home store more.
Oh, you will, of
They'd be the
course.
first thing you go in on the left.
Yes, they
and
will.
they'd all be €100.
Yeah,
And
doesn't
you look
matter.
at them going, wow.
Yeah.
And they go up and they go down. There's a bit of a bounce in them when you sit in them. And this one had two little handles, and it was just tremendous.
They're such a Celtic Tiger chair. Everyone
They
started buying
are.
islands.
And this, I got one. I bought the one in Home Store More years and years and years ago.
Yeah.
And then I wasn't using it. So I gave it away to Vinnie Higgins.
Right.
Because when he's repairing the mic stands that he provides,
Oh, yeah.
he needs to be sitting at a high table.
He needs to sit
so
on an
I
island
thought,
chair.
here, take that island chair.
Island
Yeah.
chair. Okay.
Many moons later, a lady in Kulani was selling them for the ripe old price of 20 quid.
Ah, sure, that's a steal, Ray.
I couldn't sit still in the house. I
You
had
could,
to go
yeah,
out
because
to
you had no
Killarney.
chair. You had no
chair.
no
I
chair.
had to go out to Killarney and buy the chairs.
Yeah.
So there was a pair of them in it, and I purchased them, and I thought, that's it now. I am going, and I had righted the wrong of letting it go to Vinny because I was regretting it.
Yeah.
Even though
you
I
were
had,
saying that fella's repairing every.
I had no
lead.
use for the chair when I had it. Gave it to Vinny, and then I regretted letting it go.
Yeah.
So I got these chairs anyway. I had nowhere to put them. Laura looked at them and went, they're not coming in the house.
They are not stylish.
But
They're awful chairs.
never mind the stylish. We didn't have an island.
Oh yeah.
So
you're not
technically-
getting an island.
I didn't have a home for said chairs.
Oh jeez, I tell you, Ray, you must
yeah.
be running out of money. You couldn't even put an island design in the new house.
No.
Wow.
But that's the problem. So I, for the last 2 years, they've been stored in my poor mother and father's house at home. So ML and Carmel have been the custodian of the chairs.
And have they an island?
No, they sat up in the upstairs bedroom
Right.
in the corner, blocking everything.
Right.
And I finally took them out and I said, I'm going to put these. And I thought they'd be nice for the studio here. And I took a picture of the island chairs.
You did, yeah. We all hated them.
You all hated them. And then
Every one of us, myself, Brendan, and Brian,
No, I thought.
hated them.
Brendan said they'd be too squeaky. They're not squeaky.
Oh, they're squeaky out
You
chair,
said
Ray.
they'd be too high.
Yeah, I'd be too high on them.
I'm sitting here now and I'm going, fine, well, it'd be absolutely perfect for this table. But anyway.
they would not.
Then I tried to put it into the Hawkswell. I thought that if everything the Hawkswell Theatre needs is 2 nice chairs, swivelly chairs.
For
up-
sit-down
For
gigs.
sit-down. No, up at the mixing desk and the lighting desk.
Oh, I see what you mean, yeah.
And it was too high for that.
It's too high up there, Ray. That's yeah. They're not for anything. They're only for islands of
Yeah.
houses built in fields in 2004.
So I was putting them back in. I don't know why I'm getting... I actually realise now.
I'm just saying.
I
You
realise
only,
why I'm telling the story and I realise it's a total letdown.
seriously, I'm telling you, someone had land outside Lough Lynn. And they built one of those massive houses with the garage on the back left.
I know the one.
Huge.
Yeah.
Those houses are the only places those chairs have ever been. Am I right or am I
You're
wrong?
absolutely right.
That they're the
And
only
actually, no, it's
places.
all coming together now. So I would then put them into the shed at the back of the house, and my Italian neighbourly friend, gentleman, he spotted me. He said, "Do you know something? They're a lovely chair."
Sure,
So
he'd know you,
I gave him one
in a terrace house.
out of the 2
Oh, yeah.
because I said I'm going to keep one for myself.
Ray, will you let go?
That's what Laura said to me.
Will
after I
you
did that.
just? You only gave him one.
Yeah, and then he texted me. He sent me this voice note. Started in Italian,
Yeah.
and then he went into English. Oh, very funny.
He was giving out stinking Italian, you see.
Yeah, and
You
this-
fucking piece of shit, give me that other fucking chair.
He says, "Would you let the other one go?" So I decided to go back in Irish. And you do realise how bad you are at the language.
Oh, terrible, yeah,
So I
yeah.
had to Google Translate it.
Oh, no.
I had to say, "Hi, Italian gentleman." And I had to say,
What's Italian gentleman in Irish?
I didn't say that. Conas thought to in you. How are you today?
Yeah.
I was very, very.
Can't fall and will to a geary chair, Ella.
What? What does that mean?
How come you want the other chair as
No,
well?
is that what it actually means?
Yeah.
Is it?
Can't fall or can't fall that will to a geary.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Tá cahar ella ins an skiball, which is the shed.
Yeah.
Neil may able to, how do you say, to let it go.
Neil be able to. I don't know actually. It's something like fi rid. Like fi means to let.
Jesus,
Fi,
Mark, you're
yeah.
actually not bad at that.
I just
yeah,
can't.
yeah.
I can't remember go. No, I used to be really good at Irish when I was a teenager. Like really good. I
Yeah.
could hold any conversation. But to fi re means to get ready. So get rid would be fi. Oh, I can't get it in my head again. If I had a chance, Ray, I promise this. If I had a month of talking Irish, I'd get it all back.
Mark,
I just can't.
I've known you for a long, long time.
And you've never heard me speak Irish.
And I've never realised that you're fluent in the
No,
in the
I
language.
wasn't. So what happened was I went to Rathmuck when I was 14-year-old. People went to the Gaeltacht when we were young,
Right.
right? And the people who went to the normal
This was your
Gaeltacht-
entire love life, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because
No, I
this
fell
is
in love
pre-Nicola,
there.
wasn't it?
Yeah, and I fell in love there
Yeah.
with a lovely fella. And, no, but a lot of people went to the different ones where they just spoke English, and whenever they were in class, they spoke Irish. This one was super strict. It was called Rosploder or Sploder. It was in Rathmuck, and it was really strict. And within 4 weeks, like we were all like, we weren't fluent, but we were speaking.
You had
there
enough
was-
to get by.
Oh, like more than enough to get by. We could hold any conversation
That's
anywhere.
brilliant.
And we did. I did have it then until I was about 18.
Yeah.
And now it's gone now. But I guarantee you, if I had a chance to get back into it, I'd have it all back again.
Did
I
you-
just know it's there. It's like it's fucking stuck in the back of my head.
There was a statistic that I seen on TikTok. It may be false. The
Go on.
BBC could be behind it. But literally, if you were to draw a line right the way down through Ireland and everything on the left, so all the western counties, the second most spoken language in the western counties is Irish.
He's Irish.
And on the right...
Polish?
Yes.
Polish, is it?
Polish is the second most
Wow.
spoken language.
Wow.
And I think the third most spoken language in a number of counties is Romanian.
Oh yeah. That
And
makes
then
sense,
there's
yeah.
one spot right up the top in the north where Urdu is the most.
What's Urdu?
I think it's an African, is it Nigerian? or
No
something
way.
along the lines of that?
It must be around Belfast or something.
Yeah,
no?
somewhere around there.
Mad, isn't it? Would you like to get? Would you love to speak Irish? Like,
I would.
Yeah.
Ara would I either. A bit like the chairs, I've no use for it.
well, you won't let it go. Did
But I
you
won't
give him
let
the
it-
second
so
chair?
So in the end, I came back with my Irish bit and then I went, Ara, look, do you know something? Take it. So he took the chair.
Yeah.
And I was only now that you've talked to me, he has an island.
Now, sure, he has an island.
He has an
right?
island in the kitchen.
It's the only place. But me and Brian were talking
And I
before
didn't
this.
realise They're an island chair.
No,
They're
that's an
natural habitat.
island chair.
Chair.
So me and Brian were talking about it. We might actually use them. So have you got rid of them?
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yep.
We were going to use them in the new studio.
Oh, yeah, that's a nice little link there
So
now.
there's two things that we need to talk about here. I can't remember how long we have been here for, Ray.
Years.
It's over a year, though.
It is over a year.
So we moved to the ATU with the help of the Sligo show.
From the box room.
Brendan and Pixel Productions. We moved from the box room because I had to give us...
It was before Layla was born because I had to get out.
Yeah, I had to give my room up to a baby.
Yeah.
And you want to see my kitchen table? No, God almighty. It's just an office now. But anyway, we moved in here. Since then, we've had great times.
It's been very good to us.
We've had bad. We've grown up.
I've been late every time.
Every time Ray's been late.
Yeah,
so
because it's so hard to get across the town.
And as Ray said to me...
tonight's the last night.
He'll never be late to here.
Never be
again.
late for the ATU again.
Now, not to give away where Ray lives or anything, but it'll be an awful lot handier for you to get to new
it's just
spots.
the right side of town.
Yeah, so we are moving into, with thanks to, and I really mean with thanks to the people at the Hawkswell Theatre.
Yeah.
We are moving our studio to the Hawkswell Theatre.
Yes,
not to the theatre stage.
Not moving our studio.
No.
We're moving. The Sligo show is moving there and we're going with them.
Yeah, we're all going
Yeah,
together.
but thanks very much to the ATU for what has been an absolutely wonderful experience.
I mean, amazing. I think when you look at, we're in the, I guess it's the innovative centre, like it is the ATU, but it's this. So what this building does is, like, if you have a startup company or you were doing research after as a postgrad, you know, there's like cheap rent in these rooms.
You're the best video camera company in the town.
Like me, I mean. MK, they never give one to me.
No.
Oh, Brian, is this?
Better one. Above that again.
Jeez, there is no other one
Top
in town.
number one video production
There is another one here, like, called Studio Rove.
Yeah.
But it's businesses like that, Studio Rove, or any of these kind of businesses can take one of these rooms, and it's really, really beneficial. You don't have to rent an entire building in town and be worried about rates and all that kind of crack. So they've been really good to us. We're delighted with it.
Yeah.
But people won't get this reference. Stop Making Sense.
No.
So Stop Making Sense is Talking Heads, Nikiani Conch, if you want to bring back the Irish there.
Yeah.
Okay? So the Talking Heads did a live gig where they filmed it, you know. And
Are you talking about Dave Byrne?
Dave Byrne.
Yeah.
And the gig starts with them building the stage around
Oh.
him. So he comes out with a boombox and does Psycho Killer.
The way you were calling them the Talking Heads, is it actually Is it not just Talking Heads?
Talking Heads.
But you put a day in front of them.
Just because
Which all of a sudden sounded like something like TV3 put on for the
so-
election. The
can I just
Talking
say-
Heads.
Yeah, sorry,
with Claire Byrne.
sorry for having some kind of characteristic persona, Ray. You know what I mean?
Yeah, fair enough.
You know how I talk, like.
I know,
And
sorry.
now all of a sudden you're at me now, like.
Yeah, you do
know?
kind of put a day in there sometimes.
Yeah, the Talking Heads.
The Talking Heads.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm with
So
you.
it's the Kendy Conch gig, and then he comes out with a wee boombox and he puts it down and plays Psycho Killer.
Yeah.
And as the gig goes on, the set gets built. So it's not just a gig. Dave Byrne was so out there.
He's brilliant.
The gig is a show.
Yeah.
It's like a theatre show. The more and more it goes on, the more the set gets built, the bigger his suit gets. It's crazy. It's a crazy show. This is like that. The more we record here now, Brendan and Brian are going to be in any minute.
Yeah.
Right? And they could start pulling down the set around us.
They did
and
threaten
the
to
last
do
thing
so.
that'll be left is just two microphones of us chatting
nice.
here. We're the last people to record in here, and turn off the lights, switch them off like that.
Yeah.
And we'd have a big artistic podcast.
Yeah.
Now, it will mean we'll have to talk for another hour if that was to happen.
If that was to happen, we're not going to do that.
Not all. I'm done now.
Wouldn't
Like,
inflict that.
no
I
interest.
have one last thing to
No, but
throw
first
to
of all, no, sorry. Fair play to them. The HU was brilliant. We can't wait to move to the Hawkswell. Big things happening around here, Ray. Huge things happening. And then one more thing before I forget it. Still tickets available. The Atlantic are playing Alan Clark's gig on the 20th in the TF.
Big changes there too.
Yeah, there's big changes there, which is part and parcel of running a show, by the way.
It is.
Derry and Tiger
Look, it's
aren't
so
there.
defensive straight away.
I'm just saying, people will be giving out now. This is exactly what people do. As Alan would say himself, wouldn't they give you the shites, the scutters?
Yeah. There was a drop of Kerry in the show.
Yeah, so
There was
Derry
a
and
drop-
Tiger were
Derry
going to
and
do
Tigers,
it.
but I presume that something happened. They forgot there was a communion or something on.
No, they got
and
stuck in a
couldn't do
birthday
it.
cake.
Yeah, they got stuck somewhere.
They got stuck inside in the
And
birthday
then
cake.
these things happen.
So Garen's doing
Or
this.
they might have just double booked. You know
They
the way
could've-
we double book all the time?
Sometimes you could double book, right? It happens to the best of us.
Yeah.
No, but so Garen's doing this, but there's still tickets available. It's going to be class crack. The Atlantic are playing. There's a good chance now that Garen's doing this, the Atlantic are probably going to be playing a song with Garen.
Wow.
Yeah. So you could say you back Garen now.
I backed Garen.
You backed Garen. Backed him up against a wall. Yeah, okay. So
Sing there, lad.
anyway, you can get it. And then last thing, Ray. Sorry, no, I have to get this all on my head. I want to thank everybody who messaged the page this week.
Yes.
It's definitely one of the biggest responses we've
I
ever got.
can't believe we went the whole episode and you haven't given anyone an update.
I know, it's crazy. Everyone's waiting for the update. I'll give you an update.
I'm actually really sorry. This should have been at the top of the show.
It should have been at the top of the show, really.
Because there was such an outpouring of, Jesus, that's a disgrace.
But we got talking about Sabrina Carpentry and all
Sabrina's
that.
Carpentry.
Yeah. Last week,
You were in a hip and nearly got sick.
I was in a hip, nearly got sick. I did get sick, by the way.
Yeah, so that was a bug. It wasn't actually
It was
full-on
bug.
anxiety.
Yeah, no, but it was a bug for sure because the kids had a bug.
Okay.
There was other subsequent stuff that happened all around that I'm not talking about, so you can all fake off. But it was bad. Anyway, so you all know what happened. I have to say, if you don't know what happened, listen back. I'm not telling you.
Yeah,
Okay.
episode 308.
Episode 308.
Mostly Kendy giving
For
out.
everybody who messaged, first of all, it's okay. Like, it's not the most stressful thing that ever happened to someone.
Has it worked?
The amount of people that got on to me or that I met in town that were going, I'm livid for you, Kendy.
Yeah.
And I was a bit like, it's okay. Like,
My own sister was
thank you.
livid.
Yeah,
Karen.
no, I was getting voice notes. I was getting Mac, who was with us with the Atlantic at the weekend.
Yeah.
He was like a bull. He was almost wearing it for me. Like, I was like, it's grand. I'll be all right. Like, you know, Brendan was ripping. He didn't know the story. Ripping. But anyway, it's all going to be okay. Don't be worrying too much about it. I'll figure it out. And the next thing is, fair play to everyone who works in the insurance industry who got on.
Yeah, there was some lovely,
it was
helpful
outrageous.
hints.
I don't think we've ever had a response like that to like we put out an episode and all of a sudden just got loads of messages.
People actually give you person numbers of people who could fix it
Yeah.
for you.
Ring
and I mean
Eileen.
that
Ring Eileen.
Ring Eileen, you might get your quote.
Yeah.
Or ring Barry
Yeah.
and he can sort out the fella that caused it.
Yeah. yeah.
There was a
Yeah.
real
Like
there
we
was
got
a real
this,
mix of skills
Oh,
there
it was
in the
brilliant. Like, we
listenership.
had a lovely message from a Kinahan fella and it was
He didn't need much detail.
oh, he was just like, just tell me his name.
Just
and I
tell
was
me
like,
his
you're
name.
lovely
Lovely,
stand-up
lovely.
fella
Yeah.
he is though. Brilliant fella.
He'd be one of the Kinahans, wouldn't he?
Yeah, I lovely kid. Lovely kid.
Nice fella.
Yeah. So anyway, I want to thank everybody who messaged. I will be using some of those expertise that you sent to me. I will. Subsequently, after the podcast was recorded the next day, I started getting onto it again. My local insurance brokers here turned out to be of no help to me for about 4 or 5 days. Like, just of no help to me whatsoever.
They froze.
They just
Deer in
froze.
headlights moment.
Yeah, they literally froze.
Yeah.
We're like, right. So, I then got on to, are we allowed to talk about this?
I think you would be, yeah.
Are we definitely allowed to do this? Yeah, no, we are allowed to do this. Why not? Of course we are. The Atlantic do a gig every year.
We've done it twice now.
Yeah, so, every year that we've been in.
And I was shocked the second time.
Yeah, and we got a third one again.
Oh, God, no, this is not. If you're a company having a Christmas party,
Change it up.
don't book the same band 3 years in a row because you're going to hear the same set 3 times.
Yeah,
It'll be mildly better or worse.
We'll
depending
have
on the
one
band.
song every year different.
Yeah.
Anyway, the wonderful, wonderful people in Britain Insurance up in Donegal.
Yeah.
I just want to shout them out because I got in touch with one of them personally just to tell them the story. And they said, clearly, Mark, like, I'm going to put you on sales right now. Because you can't have those discussions outside of that. But anyway, here's sales. They're going to ring you. Talk to them. I had waited, whatever it was, 5 or 6 days at that stage trying to sort this thing out. Or it was Friday, so Monday to Friday. And I was like, nothing. Within a half an hour, Siobhan in Britain Insurance had a quote for me.
That's unreal. Yeah.
Within a half an hour,
Yeah.
had a quote for me.
Yeah.
And from the company that does it, like the company that my own insurance company were supposed to be on to and sorting out. So obviously 2 brokers were getting in touch with this particular company.
Yeah.
And Britain had it done straight away.
That's brilliant.
And then funnily enough, the second I got that quote, right, my own insurance company emailed me, not rang me, even though I'd been ringing them all day, didn't have the balls to ring me.
Yeah.
Emailed saying, here's your quote, Mark. We got it. The exact same quote that I had already got.
Go away.
So they clearly had gotten that quote then
Yeah.
because the company that we're talking about had obviously gone, everyone's looking for a quote for this fella.
Yeah.
I'll send it to them as well.
He must
because
be
now-
seriously popular.
Yeah, like as in like
Yeah.
I'll send it to them now even though So, but I felt like going, no, Britain did it in 20 minutes, half an hour.
Yeah.
Like it's,
They have a great name, Britain Insurance.
yeah, that's the only downfall. No, that's a surname. It's Britton.
I know, yeah,
So,
sorry.
But anyway, I just want to say fair play to them because they put me at ease. The quote was reasonable.
Yeah.
When I was on to insure me van and Dublin Darren, now not $4,000 mark. No way.
Yeah. There was a little
There's
mortgage.
no way. It's gone 4 at least. And I was like, Jesus, like an incredibly reasonable quote that I got.
Yeah.
So anyway, hopefully we're on the mend. You know, like it was a great relief to hear a quote coming through and to hear someone not treat me like a fucking criminal.
Fair play to Britain, in fairness.
The woman in Britain, it's Siobhan, I think her name was. All I want is someone to put you at ease. That's all you want.
Would you recommend them?
Absolutely, I would.
So for all your credit union needs?
Northwest Credit Union.
And for all your insurance needs?
Britain Insurance.
Speaking of Britain.
No. That was perfect, Ray. Go on.
Speaking of Britain, did you see David Beckham?
Doing what?
He got knighted.
I thought he was already Sir David Beckham.
No, people just call him that because they thought he was great.
Okay, I didn't realise that, yeah.
So he got knighted. And I was just wondering to myself, I did hear it on the radio, in fairness to credit to Ray and JP on the Good Stay FM. I believe Ray asked JP on the radio, would you take it?
A knighthood?
So if the king asked you, of Britain, came out and said, Kendy, for all your work getting insurance sorted.
Much.
And
for all your work getting insurance sorted for musicians and fucking videographers.
For all you've done for the world.
Yeah.
Would you take a drop of a knighthood? Sir Mark Kennedy. You would?
Not in, and I really mean this, Ray. Really? Not out of like, oh, fuck you, Britain. Like, not that.
Yeah.
I would have absolutely no, is there any money in it?
There probably is, yeah.
No, but do they give you a salary every year?
No, I don't think they give you a salary, but you'd probably get more money for the Atlantic if it was Sir Mark Kennedy in the Atlantic.
Ray, I would
definitely. And it'd be Sir Kendy and Raybo podcast.
That would honestly make no, that kind of symbolism would not matter to me one bit.
Would you mind if I took it?
I would be slightly disappointed in you.
It'd be the Kendy and Sir Raybo podcast.
Yeah, but when I say I'm disappointed in you, though, I just mean that like there'd kind of be no need for you to be taking that.
Why?
Given that we're not British, like, do you know?
No, but if they were offering it,
yeah, I don't think I'd take it.
Do you know? In a recognition of how well I've lived.
Well, why don't the Ireland have one? Old Bucky Boo.
Well, Catherine Connolly bringing you up to the aura.
Yeah, and Old Bucky Kendy.
Yeah.
Right, because I'd love if it was just something like Old Bucky or Your Man. Your Man would be a great title. Ladies and gentlemen, Your Man Mark Kendy. What a brilliant... You know what I mean? Wouldn't that be the Irish version of it?
That'd be the Irish version, yeah.
I would take that if I could be called Your Man. That's Your Man. Your Man Mark Kendy. And there's only... Ireland is after getting its 15th Your Man, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
For
what would be the
for recognition of his beautiful disco lights, Your Man Ray McAndrew, ladies and gentlemen.
What about the female version? What would you call it?
You'd be nice with a sod of turf either side.
I know. What would you call a woman?
Huh? Your one.
Your one.
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
Isn't that it? That brilliant?
So that's if Catherine we can't even call her Catherine. Can we call her Catherine?
Your one, Catherine Connolly.
President Connolly.
Yeah, President Connolly.
President Connolly wants to start something new. You know, put her own stamp on the auras.
Yeah.
I think
Your Man and Your One. Yeah. Oh, I think it's so beautiful.
The Irish version of knighthood.
Yeah.
That's nice.
And like I didn't like knight them with sod of turf is real. That's real. Bottom of the barrel.
I'll be honest with you, climate change, EU directives, etc., etc. You probably can't use turf.
You know, you can absolutely no. Okay, if you're going to do it with fuels, just make sure it's coming in from Belgium or Germany or something, not Irish stuff. Yeah,
make sure it's liquefied
Polish coal,
bio LPG.
Yeah, you can do it with Polish coal or something taken trees cut down from the Amazon. Yep. Just as long as our hands are clean.
Is there anything else other than a fuel that you could use? An old shillelagh.
Yeah, like a hurl or a shillelagh. Yeah, a hurl would be a nice one or whatever, you know. I think it's so perfect to have a title of Your Man. Yeah. You finally get to be Your Man.
So you'd be Your Man Kendy and Raybo podcast.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
Really nice.
It has a ring to it.
I love that, by the way. I mean, what a great idea. Yeah. Anyway, we are going to finish up. From now on, we are going to be in a brand new studio. Just as we're finishing recording right now, the boys are going to come in. We're going to rip this studio down, bring it down to the Hawkswell. We're going to christen our new home.
How do we christen it?
You pissed in one corner, I pissed you. We all pissed in a different corner.
So the same smell.
And then I'll get Ali to come in and shite in the middle of the floor.
Fair enough. Yeah, lovely.
So we're going to go do that. Exciting times. Yeah. Fair play to you. It's too late, but I hope you listened into us on iRadio on Tuesday at 1 o'clock.
Oh yeah, I'm shite myself about that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
nervous. I just realised how international it's going to be.
That'll be great, but iRadio is 2 minutes. They'll ask us a question, you answer it. That's it.
Will you do all the talking?
As long as Brendan doesn't say to me, "No, Mark, just make sure it's funny, yeah." Do a funny thing. I'm like, what does that mean? Like,
yeah, you can
leave me alone.
Yeah,
like,
I won't tell you that. I'll just
don't say no, Mark, funny there. No,
crack
I want you to be funny. Have a bit of crack there whenever you're ready.
Yeah, okay. You don't perform well under pressure.
No, I just like being me.
Surprised you've 2 children.
I'm like Siley Myris and Hannah Montana. Just let me be me eventually. I want to take off the wig, Ray.
Yeah, take off the wig.
That's all I want.
Yeah.
So listen, thanks a million. Fair play to the ATU for letting us do this for so long.
Fair play to the ATU.
Fair play to virtual Brendan flicking the keys off himself. And Ray, fair play to me.
Fair play to me.
Good luck.
Good luck. The Kendy and Raybo podcast, sponsored by Maeve's Cozy Front Lounge and the Caravo.